Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel you all. So time right now is 5:25 am and today is 16th of March and tomorrow is my Aiats, so today I'm gonna prepare for that. So I already made the to-do list, basically wrote down all the chapters which are coming in the test, and I'm gonna start with revising moving charges and magnetism. So I revised it from my short notes and I'm writing it along with revising, cause if I revise without writing then my mind just goes somewhere, so I need to write. So now I'm done with revising moving charges and magnetism, and let's cut this off from our list. And it took me around 55 minutes to revise it. Now I'm going to practice its questions. So now I'm going to solve the section C of this particular chapter because I don't have that much of time that I can solve all the questions. So I'm just going to review this section C. Basically it contains PYQs, so let's start. So now I'm done with practicing questions of moving charges, and I practiced for about an hour. And I haven't practiced all the questions, I just did a little bit so that I have a hang of this chapter and I just know how to apply a little bit of formulas and stuff. And now that I'm done with this, let's cut this off from our list. And now I'm gonna take a little bit of break and I'll have my breakfast, which is already there. And after having my breakfast, I'm gonna start with biology maybe. So after this, I started with revising human health and disease. I revised this chapter quite a few times in the past week, so it's not gonna take much time. I just reviewed it once again from my NCERT. Now I'm going to practice its questions. So for practicing questions, I'm using this book Know Your NCERT. It's from Aakash only. So I'm gonna practice questions from this book. It's pretty good book. Like if you have it, then just practice questions from it. Like it's better than module. Like module have questions from outside, but this just have questions which are purely NCERT based. After that, I started to revise microbes. And then practice its questions from the same Know Your NCERT book. So now let's cut the things that we completed from our to-do list. So I'm done with microbes and human health completely. Time right now is 1:03 p.m. and now I'm going to start once again with studying, and I'm gonna start with magnetism and matter revision. And let's start our timer as well. I've already studied for 5 hours, but look at the task list. I just completed 3 chapters, which is pretty less considering I have such a long to-do list. So I need to complete this now. Now I'm gonna start with magnetism and matter, and I was watching this study vlog to keep myself motivated. But anyways, let's get it started. So now I'm done with the revision of magnetism and matter. Let's cut this off from our to-do list. Now I'm going to practice its questions from the module, and it took me around 45 minutes to complete this revision. So before practicing questions, I'm gonna have my lunch and then I will practice questions. Now I'm finally done with this magnetism and matter questions and everything, so let's cut this off from our to-do list. And after that I went to library, and in the library I started with molecular basis of inheritance. So let's turn on our timer and start with that. And I'm also be having this coffee which my friend gave to me. Now I'm done with this molecular basis of inheritance, and it took me almost 2 hours to complete the revision of this. So let's cut this off from our to-do list. After that, I started with revision of electromagnetic induction, and I'm revising it from my short notes, so let's start with that. And now I'm done with revising this electromagnetic induction, so let's cut this off from our list. I'm not practicing its questions because I don't have time right now and I need to at least review all the chapters. So after that I started with revising AC, and I'm revising this as well from my short notes. So now I'm done with AC revision as well, so let's cut this off from our list. Once again, I'm not practicing questions of this as well. So now I'm going to start revising EM waves. So for EM waves, I haven't made short notes because these are already pretty short and very nicely written, so I didn't want to make them, and I didn't have time also. So now I am done with revising EM waves as well. After that, I started with amines revision. So I'm revising amines from my NCERT only. So after completing revision of amines, I went back home because it was already 12 AM. And after going home, I started with revising DNF block, and I'm revising it also from my NCERT. And it was almost 2 AM in the night and I was feeling hungry, so I asked my brother to make sandwich and he very kindly made it for me. And I'll be having these along with revising because it's a big chapter and it's taking a lot of time. And now I'm done with revising these things. Still 2 chapters are left. I will complete them tomorrow morning. I just woke up right now, I had my tea, and now I'm going to revise the 2 chapters which are left, that is coordinate and evolution. So for evolution, I'm gonna watch biohack one shot and that too at 2x. So I'll finish it that way. And the another thing that I will do is for the coordinate. And apparently मैं coordinate की जो notebook थी मेरी वो मैं library भूल गई हूँ, तो मेरे पास उसके फोटो है जो मैंने तुमको टेलीग्राम पे भेजी थी नोट्स के लिए, तो मैं वहीं से उसको रिवाइज करने वाली हूँ. And then I will go to give the exam. Wish me luck. All the best. So I'm done with the Aiats, and this time test was pretty easy. Like last time it was a little difficult, but I don't find any difficulty this time. Like obviously I made some mistake, but the test was pretty easy. Like in physics, I just left 2 questions. First one was this one, and the second which I left is this one. Otherwise I did everything and I'm hoping most of them are correct. And I made a mistake in chemistry. Basically I marked wrong for this particular question. For this 72 question, answer was supposed to be first, but I marked second in the OMR because मुझे लगा कि मैं 73 का mark कर रही हूँ. So that's the mistake which I did while marking the OMR. Otherwise, all the paper I did very nicely and I was able to close it before time. So the result of Aiats is out. So you can see the scores on the screen. I got 649 overall, and the individual scores are 167 in physics, 146 in chemistry, 175 in botany, and 161 in zoology. So that's about it. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you with a new video very soon. Until then, goodbye.